Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bonjour, bonsoir mes amis, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend. For those of you who are new to us, we are the TSTW 24 traders. The title of this video is Russell 2000 Trading Tips and Tricks. Alright, let's get started. Alright, ordinary traders will trade technical indicators, but professional will trade around key levels. If you are trading major indices, the Dow 30 index or the Nasdaq 100 index or the FTSE 100 index or the DAX 30 index, you must trade around key levels, which means we want to make our trading decisions around key levels. In order to achieve a consistent winning trade, one must always use the trading drill. We are looking first for a trading setup, all right? You want to find a trading setup. Once you see the setup, you will go to a higher time frame. So if you see the setup on a daily chart, you can look on a weekly chart or monthly chart to validate the setup. If you are on a daily chart or the 4-hour chart, you must go to a higher time frame to validate the setup. After we have validated the setup, we will now wait for a signal. The signal does not mean that we will enter the trade. We now select a low risk entry point. If we see a valid setup and we receive a signal, but the risk reward ratio is not favorable for us, we can walk away. So at the time when we are about to enter the trade, we must consider where we are about to enter the trade, meaning that we are assessing the risk. This is how professionals are trading. The next thing I need to mention to traders, apart from the trading drill, the setup, the signal, and the low risk entry point, we must combine the technical trading and the fundamental trading. Check the economy news relating to the financial instrument that you are trading, all right, before you place a trade. So you want to know, okay, check the balance sheet if you are trading stock, okay, do what we call the Google Asset Test. If you are trading currency, check the economy news at Forex Factory. Trading stock, you can go to Google Finance or Yahoo Finance and check the economy news. Professional traders, hedge funds, banks, okay, are always combining the technical analysis and the fundamental. As I explained to you before, professional trade around key levels. Ordinary traders trade the indicators, so stochastic is overbought, they are selling. Stochastic oversold, ordinary traders are buying, but professionals do not trade that way. Another thing that professionals are doing, they are also analyzing the fundamentals. So I recommend to traders to pay attention to the fundamentals. So you are trading a Russell 2000, you want to check, okay, what's happening with the Russell 2000, check the economy news, what are the market leaders for Russell 2000, so you can make excellent decisions. If you are trading a Russell 2000, you want to pay attention to, okay, the S&P 500, which represent the market itself, which brings us to the subject of the trading triangle, the market first. So if the S&P 500 is bullish, all right, and you receive a buy signal for the Russell 2000, you will be happy to take it. But if the S&P 500 is bearish, or you see a bearish setup for the S&P 500, and you receive also a sell signal for the S&P 500, but you receive a buy signal for the Russell 2000, you need to be very careful because the signal that you receive for the Russell 2000 does not align with the S&P 500, which represent the market itself. So you are trading Russell 2000, you will also pay attention to the S&P 500, all right? So we are going to do what we call technical analysis, and in this video, I want to highlight some key levels. For traders that are trading with the TSTW24 trading system, it is a very simple trading system. But what we want to do, we are looking for a setup. All right. the price on the edge of a trend line or the price in a resistance zone, all right, this is what we are looking for. So we look for a setup, all right, and then from the setup, if you are TSTW24 trader, you will go to the first best time frame. Do not go to the first best time frame if you do not find a valid setup, all right? Very, very important. For the S&P, for the Russell 2000, all right, the long-term equilibrium price level is at 1145, 1145. That's the pink line here. So in normal condition, as you can see here, the price below the pink line, which is the long-term equilibrium price level, we will say to traders, priority to sell signal. All right. So that's the pink line here, 1145. Note it down. Note that level down if you are trading the Russell 2000. The short-term equilibrium price level for the Russell 2000 is at 1115, 1115. That's the level there. The short-term equilibrium price level will remain in place for 2 weeks. As you can see now, the price below the pink line and also the turquoise line. The turquoise line, okay, I hope you can see on my chart because the background of my chart, that's the line here when I'm moving my cursor, 1115, okay? So usually when the price deviates away from the short-term equilibrium price level, if the price starts going up again, the price will try to retest the short-term equilibrium price level, which is at 1115, all right? I have drawn some trend line on my chart. You see this point here? This point where my cursor is, I join this point with this point here. So this low and this higher low allow me to draw this blue trend line on my chart. So now to draw a channel, I just choose one point at the top here. So I choose this point here at the top and I draw a line that is parallel to the first one. So this point and this point allow me to draw the first trend line on my weekly chart. I'm on a weekly chart. So if you want to draw the channel like I draw here, join this point on the weekly chart and this point on the weekly chart, you have one line. And then you choose the point here, this point here, at the top here, and you draw a line that is parallel to the first one. As you can see, the price, okay, you can see is rolling it down, it's going down. So the level we want to watch, if you want to trade on the edge, is here. You see here, this point here, she's coming near the edge of this trend line that I draw. If you like, I can color that line now into red so you can see clearly on your chart. That's the red line here. So the price you see is going down. It breaks below the long-term equilibrium price level. The short-term equilibrium price level is coming near the edge of the red line. If you want to buy, if for instance we come to the red line here, the level is near the level, I can tell you, near the level of 1041. Okay, 1041. If the price comes near that level and we receive a bullish signal on the edge of the red line, we will be happy to take it. So if you remember this red line here, how I draw it, if the price, we want it to come back down to touch it, even to D below it a little bit, and if we find a support on the edge of this red line, okay, and we receive a buy signal, we'll go to the first best time frame looking for opportunity to buy. If it starts going up, the target price level is the short-term equilibrium price level at 1115. All right, but there is another key level right here, which is right below, the red trend line. Is the orange line here. You want to remember this key level 1010. It's a very important level. So if the price D below the red line, there is a high chance that the professional will try to push it down all the way to the level of 1010, the orange line here. So be careful because the price may try to go below the red line and try to retest the orange line instead. The orange line is the median line of 2013 on the yearly chart. This is the yearly chart. This is the yearly chart for 2013, and the orange line is the median line. At the beginning of this year, I recorded a video about Russell 2000, and I said to traders that As long as Russell 2000 is below the high of 2013, we must give priority to sell signal. And this is what's happening. This is how professional trading. So as long as the price fails to display a new higher high in an uptrend, it's bearish. So you can see that in 2014, the price went a little bit above, the high of 2013 and quickly went back below the high of 2013. It's bearish. Now the price is going down. The key level that professionals are watching is the median line of 2013, which is at 1010. Let's go back again to the weekly chart. So as I draw my red line on the weekly chart, it's a support level here if the price finds support there. But remember, the professional will prefer the orange line instead of the red line. So watch it carefully here. But if it comes near the red line and we switch to the first best time frame, we receive a buy signal, we can be happy to trade on the edge because we have a low risk entry point. But be aware of the orange line, which is the median line of 2013 at 1010. The price is always going from one level to the next level. I want you also to pay attention to one line that I draw here. You can see there here on the weekly chart, I join this point and this point. This one here and this one here. And I draw my green line here. Now, I have a bearish trend line. Now I choose this point below and I draw another line that is parallel to the green line. Now I have a green channel. Okay, so the price failed to find a support on the edge of the green line. Okay, so it's trying to come near the red one, which is the red line here. Okay, but remember, so we have a support between the green line and also the red line. But the ultimate target that the professional want to hit is the orange line here. But if we receive a sell signal on the edge of the red line, we will switch to the first best time frame, looking for opportunity to buy. All right? So you want to trade using the TSCW24, you want to trade on the edge. So we cross this edge of this green line here. There's another edge near the red line, but there's another support below it. It makes sense? It is also powerful. Apart from this key level, there are other levels that you need to note down. These are long-term targets. There is a level here at 938, which I draw here. All right, just note it down, 938. There's another level here, 828. So if the price couldn't change direction here near the orange line zone, what we will prefer is to come near the orange line, okay, and then to rally back up. So we want it, this is my expectation, so we want it to come near the orange line, and then at the orange line, we want it to find a support and to go back to the short-term equilibrium price level at 1115. Doesn't mean that the price will do that, okay, but if the price is doing that, what do we need to do? We will take advantage of it. And if you come back to the short-term equilibrium price level, people to sell it again and to the target level of a 938. Remember, the price can continue to go down and cross the orange line. If it cross the orange line, we want it to go below the orange line and to come back and retest the orange line. And if it break below the orange line, retest the orange line, and then continue to go down and reach the target of a 938. If it hit the 938 and it failed to find a support, which means it did below the 938, retest it, there is this blue trend line. It's a line that is also parallel. What I've done, you see the top channel here, this channel here, the blue line and the red line form a channel. If the price is below the red line, we will project that channel to the downside. You see the measurement of the width of that channel. I'll project it down like this. So that's why we have the second red line here. So we want it to come to the orange line and to find a support to go back and retest the 1115, the short-term equilibrium price level, and then to continue to go down near the level of 938 and the edge of the second red line, which is the projection of the top channel. right? So this is the size of the top channel. The top channel, if I color it again also into red, here it is. You see the top channel. You see I have a measurement for the size, the width of that channel. And if the price dip below it, we will project that channel to the downside. And I will draw a line that is parallel to the top channel. So what we will prefer is to, now it's on the edge of the green line. So Monday, watch that green line. See how I did this point and this point, and I choose this point to make it parallel. So we are watching in Monday what's going to be a reaction here. You will try to come near the red line. There will be a kind of support. It may go up for a while, few hours, and probably they will push it down. The ultimate target is the median line of 2013, 1010. Watch that level. You want to trade around key levels where professionals are making decisions. Around the key level, you are likely to see a surge in trading volume. So if you have a volume indicator on your chart, watch the reaction, the volume around the edge when the price touching those key levels that professionals are watching. Do we have a surge in trading volume? And from there, if we see a surge in trading volume, as the price retesting a key level, we'll now wait for the signal. All right? We are looking for a setup. If you are TSTW24 trader, which means the price at a support level on the edge, then we switch to the first best time frame using the TSTW24. Setup, first best time frame. That's it. Setup, validate the setup. We go to the higher time frame to see the bigger picture, and then we go to the first best time frame. If the level of a 938 has failed, the price will dip below it, so we want it to go below it. That's how we trade around support. Goes below the support level, and then rally up to retest the support level, and on the edge of the support level, it's a bearish setup. Doesn't mean that the price cannot go above it. Now we will switch to the first best time frame. If it's going down, we will see it on the first best time frame, and then we will cream it down from one level to the next level. So if it hits a key level on the edge of the red line, on the edge of the green line, on the edge of the orange line, we will go to the first best time frame. This is a technical analysis. So the level I want you to remember, the long-term equilibrium price level, 1145, okay? The short-term equilibrium price level, 1115. I have also drawn a green channel, this point and this point, and I just choose one point here and make it parallel. As you can see today, this week, it crossed below the green line, which means the market wanted to come near the red line that I draw first, this point and this point. So if you come near the red line, it's a support level on the edge. We'll switch to the first best time frame and watch the reaction of the price. There's a small triangle here, the zone between the red and the green one here. Watch it carefully. You may try to find a support, but quickly we'll find a resistance on the edge of this green line. And in my view, the market will prefer the median line of 2013. Sometimes the price will come very close to the median line. You will not touch it, but quickly will come back up. So be aware of it. The price may also go below the red trend line, and we try to retest the red line. So D below the red line, and we try to retest it. I want to see how long I've been recording this video. I got 1 minute left. This is about Russell 2000 trading tips and tricks. Professionals are making their decision around key levels. We want to do exactly the key levels. We want to know where are the key levels. The median line is at a 1010 for 2013. If the price dip below a key levels, we want it to retest it on the edge, and then we switch to the first best time frame. As always, we are looking for a setup, and then we go to the first best time frame using the TSTW24 for day trading. If you are swing trading, we see a setup, we go to the higher time frame, we validate the setup, and then we use the TSTW key 02 for traders that are using the TSTW SYS008 trading system. As always, we are not using technical analysis alone. We are combining the technical analysis with the fundamentals, checking the economy news and the fundamentals. All right. As always, look for a setups. Draw your channels and trade on the edge. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW 24 traders. Speak to you soon.